Here's a nice little example. Nice little example of righteous violence. This has just been developing the last couple of weeks. Washington dad murders daughter's boyfriend for selling her into sex trafficking ring. You hear about this?
No. Nice.
After rescuing his daughter from a Seattle sex trafficking ring, John Eisenman became a vigilante and hunted down the 19-year-old he believed was responsible. The Seattle Police Department announced on Monday that a Spokane, Washington man has been arrested for the murder of his daughter's boyfriend. According to the spokesman review, 60-year-old suspect John Eisenman rescued his daughter from a sex trafficking ring in Seattle last year, then became a vigilante by killing the man who sold her into it.
Nice.
Andrew Sorensen had been reported missing in November of 2020, and his whereabouts remained a mystery until residents in 1800 block on East Everett Avenue rummaged through an abandoned car on October 22nd and found his body. According to Fox News, arriving police noticed a foul odor emanating from the mold-covered car. The body, bound with zip ties, and Sorensen's mouth was taped shut. Puncture marks on his clothing suggest he was stabbed. Police contacted the car's registered owner, who was none other than Eisenman's fiancée. That's when authorities learned the couple had gone on a mission to rescue their daughter last October, convinced that Sorensen had earned $1,000 for selling her off. According to NBC News, Eisenman had bludgeoned him with a cinder block before stabbing him to death. Then, with the stolen car only surfacing now.
Damn it. Now that's how he slaughtered him.
Oh, yeah. Police said that when Eisenman's daughter went missing, he obtained information that Andrew Sorensen was responsible. Their daughter had not been 18 years old when she vanished, with Eisenman discovering that she had been forced into prostitution in Seattle, and that Sorensen profited. Eisenman and his fiancée, Brenda Cross, miraculously managed to find the child and bring her to safety. That was only a few weeks later, however, that her boyfriend disappeared. Eisenman apparently admitted that he had killed someone to a neighbor who called Crime Check after he realized authorities paid Eisenman and Cross to visit in late October. What a snitch. What a snitch. Eisenman initially claimed that his fiance's green 1991 Honda Accord had been stolen, but was arrested on October 29th, following his neighbor's revelations. While the Spokane County Medical Examiner's Office still lists Sorensen's cause of death as pending, Eisenman came clean under interrogation with the macabre details. Eisenman had tracked Sorensen to the Airway Heights neighborhood of Spokane last autumn and confronted him on the street. Then he tied him up and abducted him before hitting him over the head with a cinder block and repeatedly stabbing him in the abdomen. Eisenman drove the vehicle to a remote area in Spokane County and abandoned the car with bodies still inside, said police. The vehicle remained at that location until it was moved in October 2021 by a third party and driven to Spokane. At this point, it's not believed that the third party knew that the body was in the car. In the last couple of bits here, Sorensen's body was discovered 10 days before the one-year anniversary of his missing persons report. Local resident Amber Hellman said that her boyfriend and his friend were curious about the vehicle and couldn't help but inspect its contents on October 22nd. It was there for like 3 days, so they went to go check it out because it had been sitting there for a while, and they noticed the ignition was dangling. So obviously it was stolen, and they just looked around. For some reason, they decided to look into the trunk, and all I hear is there is a body. In the end, the vigilante father was handcuffed 2 days before Halloween and charged with first-degree murder. According to Spokane County Detention Services, his bond was set at $1 million. Meanwhile, GoFundMe has been set up to pay for his legal fees, with many donors calling him a hero.
Yeah, he would have got away with it if he didn't say anything to his big-mouthed neighbor.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the car still had ties to the fiancé.
Yeah, they reported it stolen, though.
That's true. It's still there's more than enough to work with there to start asking questions. You know, you had the daughter that had been missing recently, and then
just say, we killed him, we saved you. Just say he kidnapped you, we stole the car, and
not only that, but known associates. I mean, if he's selling people into sex trafficking, there's a number of people who might be wanting to kill him. Maybe it's a sex trafficking deal gone bad. Yeah, I hope this guy gets off. And that's a very heartwarming story, especially since the daughter didn't end up dying.
Yeah,
that would make it a lot worse.